Yep, there you go. Next we have Hotel Onassis, as also known as the Tooth Fairy. Come on over, girl. Come on over. Oh, okay. Next, we have Saline, also known as Peter Griffin. Yes, Peter Griffin. Okay, come to life. Next, we have Leota Tubes, also known as Beetlejuice. Ooh, spook, spook. Next, we have Sage Love, also known as Edna Mode. Next, we have Braylon Dollins, also known as Paris Hilton. Next, we have Joshua Sanselli, also known as Santa Claus. And last but not least, we have Mariana Grande, also known as Rachel Dolezal. Okay. So we all know how Snatch Game works. Each of you will have 4 questions that you will be answering. Let me get your microphones. We're gonna have a bottom row microphone and a top row microphone. Oh, of course. Contestants, so we're going to go ahead and ask you questions. Each of you are gonna take turns answering. Okay. And then you're going to go ahead and write your answer. And hopefully, these contestants, these celebrity contestants, will also have their answer written on there and match it. Okay? Yeah? But first, let's get to meet our contestants. Oh my gosh, Liza Minnelli.
Hi, everybody!
Oh my goodness, hi! How are you, darling?
I don't know where I'm at.
Oh, you don't know where you're at?
No!
Well, hopefully this helps. What's your favorite thing about show business?
Baby, the crowd! I love the crowd and they love me and I love them for loving me. I love you, balcony, I do it for you. All right. Well, nice to meet you, Liza. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Hiliana.
Oh, of course. Next, we have the Tooth Fairy. How are you doing, darling?
How you doing?
Oh, well, you know, I'm going. I have not lost any teeth, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
See, because you know, I'm gonna tell you something. Let you know a little secret.
Okay.
My favorite teeth is the molars, right? Because you grind them down real good. And baby, you put them in the pipe. Oh, I love teeth. Okay. Don't judge me.
No, trust me, don't worry. I don't judge you. I don't judge. Peter Griffin, how are you doing? How are you?
It was a freaking treat to be here. How the hell are you, Hiliana?
I'm wonderful. How's Lois?
Oh, she's great. She's so wonderful. Hey, I got a joke for you.
Okay.
Why do drag queens wear boobs?
Why?
So you got something to look at while you're talking to them.
Okay. Thank you, Peter. Oh my gosh. And that is on television, everyone. That's on television. Next, Beetlejuice, how you doing? Oh, okay.
But holy shit, is this what the middle word looks like on Pride Month? But everything is great. Selena, it's great to see you again! Babe, let's say you and me turn on a juice and see what shakes loose.
That's only juice you're getting, Beetle. Okay. Only juice you're getting. And on the top row, we have Edna. How are you?
Good, darling. Please. All of my close friends, they call me E. Other people I don't like call me Edna. So you call me Edna.
Okay.
What are you wearing? Who made this?
Well, this is a GM original.
I don't know her. Here. I give you custom outfits.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Put it on.
Oh, I'll open it. But I have a question for you.
What is it?
How tall are you?
Tall enough.
Tall.
That's my ringtone.
It's my signature design.
Signature design.
Dog.
Well, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Thank you so much. And next we have Paris Hilton. Hi, sweetie.
That's hot.
Oh, I know. Thank you. Thank you. So, how's married life?
Wonderful. They asked me to be here for charity because they have a crackhead in the crowd and also lesbian Manelli.
Too much box.
Okay. Well, I'm so happy to have you here today. Thank you so much, Paris.
As you should.
Oh my goodness, Santa Claus!
Hello, you know me as Santa Claus, but I go by Clausy now.
Okay.
I got tired watching them kids. Now I'm giving drag a little chance, you know what I mean?
See, I was gonna ask you, what happened to your beard, Santa or Clausy?
I shaved that bitch up. It was itching so fucking much. Girl, I tried. It was too many years of trying to be somebody I wasn't. I'm free now.
Okay, yes, Santa Claus, we love freedom. Now, Rachel Dolezal. Rachel Dolezal, how does it feel to be back on TV?
I'll tell you what, Hiliana, it feels. Hold on, let me. House boots down, slay chile, period 6.
Wow, nice. Woo, let's get this game started, shall we? Okay, let's pass the microphone down over to you. So, I will ask from the crowd, just to make sure that the contestants listen and are able to hear the question. Shut it! No, I'm just kidding. No. Let's just make sure that we are respecting this amazing group of entertainers. Yes? Okay, I guess never. Okay. Question number 1 in the Snatch Game. Are you ready? Clinica, we're gonna start with you.
Oh, hi, you caught me mid-sketch. Let me get rid of this picture here. I'm wearing gloves. You ripped that right out of there. Okay. For charity! Alright, absent. What are we doing?
For charity. Okay. So, question number 1. Doctora AJ Quinn West is opening a free vet clinic. Its name, blank. Once again, Doctora AJ Quinn West is opening a free vet clinic. And its name, blank. Okay, what are we ready, contestants?
I think so.
Okay, what say you, Clinica Depression?
Alright, so the rules of the game are that you're all trying to match with me. That's right. So, what I wrote down is where this free clinic is actually at Hiliana's house, and that's what's going on right now. This entire show is just a cover-up to keep you distracted while bank is being made in your very home. That's right, Hiliana.
So, Hiliana's house. That is the name of AJ's free vet clinic. It's Hiliana's house. Seems about right, I do have free cats. So, let's see. Let's go with Liza Minnelli.
Hi!
Oh my God, hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I did not write that. But I did write the Doctora AJ Quinn West School of Dentistry for Urban Youths. I think that's something that I can get behind. Would you like a charity concert? Good, it's gonna happen right now. Beetlejuice, you're gonna love this one. Nail! Nail! Do you like how men me
sorry, but that was not a match.
Shit!
I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. Well, let's see. Maybe the Tooth Fairy will have a match.
That's because we was back there smoking them teeth together. You know, me and Liza, we party. Baby. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, same question for you. Same question for you. Doctora AJ Quinn West is opening a free vet clinic, and it's named blank. What say you?
Well, I just want, before I give my answer, I would just like to say, I'm coming down from my high, so I'm not dirty. I am a crackhead. That's, you know what, it's not about me. My answer is the Pussy and Dog Clinic.
Okay.
You wanna know why?
Why? Why is that?
Because you put that in on Google, it's gonna pop right on up. Pussy and dogs. And I have, for you in the back, I have a sketch of what your design should look like. You gotta meet me around back. You know, cause baby. Okay.
Okay, so Pussy and
Pussy
Dog.
and Dog Clinic. That's not a match, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but it does not match Clinica.
Okay. And
It's okay.
you know what?
It wasn't a match. It's okay, Tooth Fairy. It happened. Next, we have Peter Griffin. What say you, Peter Griffin?
All right, so I actually tried to visit AJ's vet clinic once when my daughter Meg, she broke her femur, but they turned us away because they told us they don't treat wildebeest. So it wasn't that memorable. I actually don't remember the name of the clinic, but I absolutely remember the delicious Del Taco next door.
Del Taco. Okay.
Got the chicken fajitas, was delicious.
You know, I've never had the chicken fajitas.
You know, you should try it. I think you would like it, Hiliana.
Would I?
I think you might.
You know what? I
You
think
should
I'm
go.
gonna listen to Peter Griffin on this one. I'll go to Del Taco right now and get myself some chicken fajitas.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, that was not a match. I'm sorry, Peter. I'm sorry. Now, hopefully, Beetlejuice will have an answer that will match Clinica's.
First of all, you look great, Frida Kahlo. Looks great tonight.
Oh! It's Hiliana Perez. Thank you.
Gloria Stefan, got it. But you know, long time ago when I was still alive, I was a real sympathetic person for the animals. And I remember one of the things my dad taught me before he went off for beer and cigarettes and never came back, was how to sympathize with animals. There we were in the kitchen. I remember it like it was yesterday. He was chopping up onions. I was crying my eyes out. Onions was the greatest dog I ever had. But that being said, I went with
Beetlejuice.
It's showtime.
So that was not a match. I'm sorry, Beetlejuice.
I tried.
It was greatly tried. So now, greatly tried. English with Hiliana Perez. Next, we have Edna Mode. How are you? What's
Good.
it?
Hi, darling. Who is AJ?
AJ.
Who is that?
AJ is
I've
the
never
one
heard
in
of them.
Rainbow.
Who is that?
The one in Rainbow.
Can you stand up for me? Yes, finally, someone shorter than me. Yes, darling. Yes. So since I just found out who that was, I don't know. I said Edna Mode's Clinic because if you put my name behind it, darling, it's going to be business.
So Edna Mode's Clinic. Okay.
Yes. And I love that you're doing a free clinic because now Paris Hilton can get her pussy checked.
Thank you so
I got
much.
you, darling. Here you.
Clinics are for poor people.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Paris. So what say you? Doctora AJ Quinn West is opening a free vet clinic named blank.
Well, clinics are for poor people, but everybody knows that I lost my poor Tinkerbell. So I wrote Tinkerbell, and I actually carry her ashes everywhere I go.
Oh, you do.
Hi, Tinkerbell.
ahead of me.
So you wrote Tinkerbell. Unfortunately, that was not a match, Paris.
That's hot.
But I'm so sorry to hear about Tinkerbell. Sorry. Santa!
Ho ho, bitch, what's up?
What you call me?
Ho ho.
What you call me?
Ho ho.
Hey!
Ho ho. Ask me the question.
I sure will, Santa. Don't worry, I think Santa is... Doctora AJ Quinn West is going to open a free vet clinic named blank. What say you?
I said red tip, and I'm not talking about Randy of Snow. Me. She's a naughty girl. She loves writing them red tips. And like I said, it's not my reindeer girl.
So red tip.
Red tip, yes.
Okay, just like your hat.
Mm-hmm. It is pointy and long.
Okay, well, unfortunately, that was not a match. I'm sorry, Santa. I'm sorry. Rachel Dolezal.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Same question for you. Doctora AJ Quinn West is going to open a free vet clinic named blank.
When I think of free clinics, I think about when my mother used to take care of me in Chucalissa, Mississippi. And she would feed me wonderful fried chicken and watermelon casserole. My stomach would hurt so bad, so we would go to the clinic. We didn't have a lot of money, so we went to the vet clinic and found out that that wasn't no cheaper either, so we were there and we just had to make do. But I wrote National Association for the Advancement of Cats and Puppies. NAACP. Because my people will advance to freedom! Yes.
Okay. NAACP. I am unfortunately that is not a match. Whew. Okay, well, you know,
I'll tweet that later.
I think we're ready for the next question. We have Star Zenobia. Hi, Star.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm wonderful. You look good.
I know.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you. You're welcome.
You look fine.
Your question is, Maya Business is such a business mogul that her next venture is blank.
Her next venture is blank. Okay.
Once again, Maya Business is such a business mogul that her next venture is blank. And just for the third time, for all you pageant ladies, gentlemen, and ladies, and thems, and everyone in between, it is Maya Business is such a business mogul. Her next venture is blank. Okay. Pens are writing, pens are writing, pens are writing, pens are writing. I think I'm gonna just cover you so people don't see your answer.
Is a mogul that thing from Final Fantasy?
You can say that. Star Zenobia. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So, Maya Business is such a business mogul that her next venture is...
I didn't know what a mogul was, or really a business. So I just said what her name was, and I just said, the business.
Okay, the business. Perfect. The business. Okie dokie, so we're looking for the business. Let's start off with Liza Minnelli.
Hi! Hiliana,
Yeah.
do you remember? We spent a night together once. I threw a party, as I do, and everybody was just singing and singing and singing. And at the end of the night, you came up to me. Your arms were stretched out, very stiff, almost ceremoniously. And in that moment, you gave me a hug. And my thought was, I don't understand the Mexicans. Anyway, my answer to the question was, whoever did AJ's, they look great. Oh, you said, what was the question again? Oh, you said ventures, not dentures.
Venture.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Venture.
AJ, they do look great though.
Maya Business is such a business mogul. Her name is Venture.
Ventures, not dentures. Hearing is so bad when you're 76.
Listen, it happens. And I remember that night very clearly. Now, well, unfortunately, that was not a match. I'm sorry, Liza. It's okay. Next, Tooth Fairy. Oh, hi. Oh, it's okay. It's just me.
Hi.
Oh, you okay? You're fine? You're good? You're good? You're good now? Okay. Tooth Fairies. Same question goes for you. Buy a business. Is such a business mogul. Her next venture is everything okay?
Yes. Baby, this dog of yours had got me tripping. These letters is moving around on this paper. They're moving. Well, I don't even know what the question was, but my answer is stop getting all these fake ass teeth because I can't smoke them. Listen, that shit be clogging up my pipe. Because they plastic and they get sticky and I can't smoke them. So please, no more fake teeth. So,
Okay. So no more fake teeth for the Tooth Fairy, please.
No.
PSA, no more fake teeth for the Tooth Fairy. Because you already have, because if you grind those up, you don't know what's going to happen. Peter Griffin.
All right, so
What's he do?
I know Maya Business is a great entertainer. And she knows I'm a great entertainer too. She's seen this collaboration between us, so she's gonna invest in my own TV company, PTV. Have you ever watched PTV, Hiliana?
No.
You ever seen the side boob hour?
No.
Would you like to?
Maybe.
Me. Me.
Ooh.
I'll catch you backstage. Don't worry.
Peter. Stop it, Peter. Oh, Peter, stop it. Well, unfortunately, that was not a match. PTV, unfortunately. I'm sorry, Peter. Maybe next one. Now, Beetlejuice, what say you?
First of all, Hill, I just want to say, this is what I need all week. It's been not going well for me this week. My last possession didn't go so well. I got there, I told them that I wanted to be in Jennifer's body, not have Jennifer's in my body. So next thing,
Oh, Jackie, we belong in hell. Martha Stewart can kiss my shiny plastic ass.
Hey, you guys, I want a fucking hot dog. You're so good in my fat fucking ass.
don't you just hate when that happens?
You know what? I can relate. I can definitely relate.
That way it said, not many people know Maya used to work for the Muppets, Jim Henson. So I think her next greatest thing is reverse Muppets, where Kermit finally gets a chance to fist her fucking ass. Oh, I'm sorry, this is not PG.
Well,
Puppet Gangbang, that's the next segment.
come to find out that unfortunately that is not a match. I'm sorry. Moving on to Edna Mo.
Hi, darling.
Hi, darling. Do you remember the question or what do you like?
No, she talked too much.
Oh, she spoke too much. I'm sorry. The question is, Maya Business is such a business mogul that her next venture is blank.
So you know me, a fashion designer. I make the best pieces. I think my business should go into fashion and make some plus size clothing for the bigger girls because she needs some better clothes.
Oh, okay. So, next business venture is plus size clothing. We love it. Okay, but unfortunately that was not a match. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Next time. Up next, like Vision and Pink, Paris Hilton.
You should try it sometime.
Well, I like Pink, so maybe. I'll take you up on that. So what say you?
I just wrote DJing and perfume line because she stinks.
Okay. So DJing and a perfume line, how is DJing working out for you?
I don't know, I just hit play and hope for the best.
Okie dokie. Unfortunately, that was not a match, Paris. Oh, Jesus. There's no matches today. I'm sorry.
Nobody knows what a mogul is.
Hey, it happens. It happens. So, Santa Claus, what say you?
I said she's gonna become a fairy because we got Miss Tooth Fairy right here. Then you're gonna get rich of her, and then you can kill Miss Tinkerbell. What's it? Tinkerbell. See, Tinkerbell. Girl, I just wanna say this, Miss Tooth Fairy. I am so sorry how they treated us, girl. I know them kids really had us going through it, and I understand why you're going through the path that you're going right now. I am so sorry you're going through it. But it's okay, you'll get better. I'll give you a gold for Christmas.
So, was that your answer, Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was not a match either. Now, last but not least, Rachel Dolezal, what say you?
What up, my nigga? People, how y'all doing? Please don't put me on your naughty list. I don't want cold. That's black. That's black. Cancer. Just like they do niggas like this all the time. Cancer. I always want to keep a nigga down. Ain't that something?
So, Rachel Dolezal,
Hold on.
what say you?
I gotta get it out of my system.
Okay.
We're ready. We're ready.
Rachel Dolezal, my business is such a business mogul. Her next venture is what?
Her next venture, because every black woman should know this from that song by Shaka Khan. Her next business is a hot sauce line because I, too, also have hot sauce in my bag. Swag.
Can I see the hot sauce? What kind of hot sauce is that?
It's a mayo aioli. It's kind of hot.
It's a mayo aioli and it's kind of hot.
Yeah.
You know, I can't do spicy things. I'm sorry.
You probably want to stay away from my potato salad. I put a little bit of pepper in it. It's kind of got
Okay.
a little bit of paprika goes a long way.
You know what? You're right.
A little bit of paprika goes a long way. I learned that from Mary Jane.
Well, unfortunately, that was not a match. I'm so sorry. That was not a match. So, let's go on to the next question, yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Clinica.
I love this music right now. I feel like I'm watching a character selection screen from Mario Party. This is great.
It essentially is. It essentially is.
Very Jackbox TV right now.
You're Jessica, stop it, Jessica. Inside joke, sorry, Jessica, sorry. Now, your question is, Hunty D. Monroe is so cunty.
How cunty is she?
I've been waiting for y'all every night, jeez. I mean, all night. Okay, she got sent to the dean's room for blank.
Oh, okay. Well, I actually blanked out as you were saying that because I'm still thinking about what a mogul is.
Okay.
So I just drew what I think it is, but I feel like it's also an appropriate answer because you mentioned Hunty, so this works.
Okay, okay. So, that's gonna be kind of a hard...
Match that.
That's gonna be kind of a hard match there, so...
I get it. It's a rectile.
So question once again was, Hunty D. Monroe is so cunty.
How cunty is she?
Thank you. She got sent to the dean's room for blank.
Oh, well, this answer works.
Veiny,
If
dick
you
and
turn it
cock.
upside down, it kind of looks like Squidward.
Well, you know what? You're right. Squidward. Liza Minnelli. Hunty D. Monroe is so cunty. She
How
got sent.
cunty is she?
Oh, she got. She got sent to the Dean's room for what?
Hunty, like myself at a certain age, was a hoe. So I wrote fucking. Simple, straight to the point, just like Bob Fosse and I can't hold it back anymore.
Everything okay, Eliza? Is everything okay?
Is it?
You tell me.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, fucking was not a match.
Shit.
I'm sorry.
Whatever she did is what I do when that's in me.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. Well, I guess we could count that as a match. I guess we can. You know, it is a penis and it is fucking. So you know what? First match of the evening. Good job, Monica. Okay. Yeah. It was just a match, darling. Just a match. Just one. Now, Tooth Fairy, what say you to Hunty D. Monroe is so cunty, she got sent to the Dean's room for what?
I drew a blank. I'm high as shit. So, I know Hunty. I know that bitch very well. And we done party together, baby. Is she here tonight?
Yep.
Where you at?
That's her in the corner.
I got our shit, bitch. I'm gonna meet you around back at 5. I ain't got no answer, but I know you a hoe, and I know you like to suck dick like me, so that's probably why you went to the Dean off of this bitch. Fuck you, didn't ya? You bitch. Exactly. Oh.
Well,
You know what?
unfortunately,
That's not a match.
Yeah, drawing a blank.
My time is. Oh, I gotta go.
Oh, no. Is the Tooth Fairy being called?
You know what? Somebody did lose some teeth somewhere. I'm sure. Is that it?
Yep.
Am I
Thank
getting
you.
paid for this?
Yes, you are. In ground up teeth. Don't worry. I got you. Peter. Well, that was not a match. Tooth Fairy, I'm sorry. Now, Peter Griffin, what say you?
Alright, so I used to get in trouble for this in school too, so I don't want Hunty to feel bad, so I said blowing spitballs. Now, I know she was blowing different kind of spitballs than me, but that's okay. It's in the same thing. It's alright.
Oh my gosh. Well, blowing spitballs. Unfortunately, that is not a match either. I know, Peter. I know. Don't you just hate losing? It's okay. It happens. Beetlejuice, what say you?
Well, I don't know Hunty personally that well, but some of these ladies up here stage I owe a lot to. Like Liza, the other night Lydia and me were laying out night looking at the stars, and she asked me, BJ, what do stars normally die from? I thought your mom, and I said an overdose.
Bob is here.
She's in the Tooth Fairy's nasal cavity at the moment. And they think I'm kind of a dick, but you know what? I was going to have a barbecue, invite Tooth Fairy over, but she got the same problem I do, busted grill. These are the jokes, people. It's dark humor, not everybody gets it, but sometimes kids get it too.
Yes. So,
Anyway.
your answer.
Like I said, I wasn't sure, but I know sandworms. I hate them. So I went with stroking sandworms.
That's fucking.
I mean,
It's a different story where I come from. I drew a sandworm. It's pretty accurate.
it looks. Where's the comparison?
Fuck it, it's a match.
You know what? Monica, you got your second match. Oh my gosh. Okie dokie, let's see if Edna can make it a third one. Hi, darling.
Where is Hunty at?
She's in the corner.
Oh my god, you've gotten fat. I put wearing capes. I hate capes. Don't wear capes.
Okay. So that is definitely a reason for being sent to the Dean's room, which is for wearing capes, because Edna hates capes. Okay. Well, unfortunately, that was not a match. It's okay. It happens. I won't wear a cape for you, don't worry. Paris Hilton, what say you?
I wrote Getting Drunk with Lindsay Lohan and releasing a sex tape.
Getting drunk with Lindsay Lohan and releasing a sex tape.
That's hot. You should watch it.
I mean,
It's a lot of fisting.
it's a lot of fisting. Baby, okay.
And big black
I
cock.
think we have another match. Yes, we're making a porn video. We love that. I used to do that back in the day, but you know what?
It doesn't look like it.
You know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. Well, unfortunately, you were right, and it was a match, so it's okay. I guess it's fine, Paris. Now, Santa, what say you?
Well, I said pussy popping on stage. And the thing is, I feel like it's kind of my fault. Girl, I don't know if this hormones are getting me emotional or what it is, but I just feel like I sent her down this dark path. She asked me for a 10-inch toy when she was 10. But I couldn't do that. I didn't have enough materials. All I had was wood. It was wood to make it. I'm sorry, that would have hurt. And this bitch is going on the naughty list. Okay. Trying to talk to me about like racist people.
So your answer is...
Yes. She asked for a dildo.
She asked for a dildo.
Yeah. She was 10 years old.
I'm sorry, but that is not a match.
Can I get a match? Santa's moved a lot of weed now.
She said a 10-inch toy. We don't know what kind of toy.
That's a man. Don't have me too.
It is not a match, and now Rachel Dolezal. What say you, Rachel Dolezal?
Sing with me if you know. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water.
Okay, thank you, Rachel Dolezal. Thank you. I did not know you could sing, Rachel.
I didn't either, I just tried it.
So, Hunty D. Monroe is so cunty. She got sent to the dean's room for what?
Cultural appropriation. I saw you wear that wig that looked like mine. I saw you. You don't think I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Unfortunately, that was not a match, Rachel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We're also not a match. I am incredibly darker. I noticed that you wore that wig and I'm a little darker than you. We are also not a match.
This isn't Tinder, Rachel. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, that was not a match. That was not a match. So, are we ready for the next question, Star Zenobia?
As ready as I can be.
Okay. Hiliana Perez suffers from the Tripsies,
How trips is she?
which is an illness that causes blank. Once again, Hiliana Perez suffers from the Tripsies, which is an illness that causes blank.
I think I got this.
Okay, I'll cover you so nobody sees your answer. Do, do, do. I'll read it one more time. Hiliana Perez suffers from the Tripsies, which is an illness that causes blank.
Stop peeking!
Oh, I can't
Does it
see.
cause peeking?
Yes.
Bitch!
Okie dokie, and what say you, Star?
So I've been. You gotta turn it off.
Thank you, Liza. So I've been to your house a few times.
Okay.
And I never know what you're saying, so I feel like you said it one time, so I just said something in Spanish.
Well, we're looking for something in Spanish, celebrities. We are looking for something in Spanish. Let's start with Liza.
Lo siento. Is that something in Spanish? Well, that's not my answer. I wrote you just fall over. You know, Bob Fosse had the Tripsies. Funny story, it's from all the dextrin he put in the system. And he did his best work. Would you like to see some?
Sure.
Lovely. So you gotta start. I'm gonna put the skinny lady right here. You gotta show teacup fingers and just roll them out. And then you go into jazz pelvis. You go down and up. Some people's pelvic floor is other people's pelvic ceiling. Remember that. Remember that. And then you finish it off with whatever the fuck this shit is. Yeah! You got it right, so yeah!
Well,
Yeah!
unfortunately, that is not a match. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Now, Tooth Fairy. Tooth Fairy. Hiliana Perez suffers from the trypsis, which is an illness that causes blank.
Well, if you're anything like me, when you get hot, you like the 69. So, I feel like the trypsis is a 69. That's what it is, right here, 69.
You know what?
Or,
It could be. It could be. I could trip and fall into a 69. You just never know.
I trip and fall on dick all the time.
But gotta be in Spanish, unfortunately. It is.
But no, sex is what they call it? Universal.
You know what? We got a match. We got a match because numbers are universal. Yes. You dropped Tinkerbell there.
Let's
You
get
dropped
through this
Tinkerbell.
bullshit.
Okay, well, we got a one match. Next, we have Peter Griffin. What say you, Peter Griffin?
All right, so I know all about the trypsis. I caught my son Chris with the trypsis. It was horrible. It makes you can't shut up about all the drugs you've done. Oh my God, it was so horrible. He was so high. He was higher than the Tooth Fairy, Josh Sanselli, and Snoop Dogg in a smoke circle. It was horrible. He broke his mother's heart. It's so great she forgot about all that acid we did in the 80s.
Because that was definitely a Debbie Upper, not a Debbie Downer, huh? Well, unfortunately, that is not a match. 2 stars an obvious answer. Thank you. Thank you. I know. Up next, Beetlejuice. What say you?
Save that guy for later. Thank you. So, you know, I've seen a lot of diseases and ailments coming. I lived through the Black Plague and had a pretty good time doing that too. I highly recommend it. But that being said, I'd have to say the trypsis is a constant, never-ending death drop that results in explosive diarrhea.
A never-ending death drop that results in explosive diarrhea.
I tell you what though, this crowd is stiffer than Braylon Dawling's lip sync last week, I swear to God.
Well, unfortunately, that was not a match.
You understood that one.
Unfortunately, that was not a match. So now, Edna, what say you?
So we all know I design clothes and I get my best inspiration from acid. So when I experience the trypsis, it's when I'm on acid hallucinating. So I'm assuming when you're tripping, it's from acid.
Ooh, from acid. Well, acid is not Spanish. I'm sorry. It's not a match. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Doc.
Next, we have Paris Hilton. What say you?
Well, I wrote poverty, but I also wrote the attraction to BB La Pola.
That means penis.
Bibi La Pola? Oh, La Polla!
See,
La Polla means dick in a Spanish, not in necessarily Mexican Spanish. But
I asked Twitter, so I don't know. I'm also 3% black by injection.
Me too.
Wakanda forever.
well, thank you so much, Paris Hilton.
What kind of black woman that is? Ask me the question.
Up next, we have Santa Claus. What say you for Hiliana Perez suffers from the trypsis, which is an illness that causes blank?
Well, I said shaking, but then she wants something in Spanish, I gotta change my time zone. Hold on. Okay, temblar. Shaking in Spanish, so it's a match.
It's a match.
I wouldn't know.
It's something in Spanish. Apparently it is a match, Star. We got a match for you. And last but not least, we have Rachel Dolezal.
Before I answer this question, because she said it before I obviously could, Paris, I'd like to give you your black card for today. Paris, you're an honorary person of color today. I'm so happy to welcome you into our Wakandan sisterhood. Jumbo.
Okay, Rachel Dolezal. What say you for Hiliana Perez suffers from the tripsies, which is an illness that causes blank?
I think it's obvious. Niggas do be tripping. Chalet made period cuz sis down. Back boots serve the house period. Jumbo.
Well, unfortunately, that was not a match. I'm sorry.
Stop being poor, Rachel.
Well, the time has arrived and announce the winner of our Snatch Game. Thank you so much, celebrities, and you did so well. The winner between Clinica and Star is...
Anyone who stayed home.
Actually, it's AJ's Rhinestone Room, but I guess anyone who stayed home also works. Thank you. Thank you so much for the Snatch Game, everyone. And that means that the Snatch Game is done. Yeah, Rachel. No, unfortunately, I'm sorry.
I'm calling the police. This is racist.
With that being said, that was Rachel Dolezal. And then please give it up for Santa Claus, who also known as Joshua Santelli. Give it up for Paris Hilton, also known as Braylon Dolly. Give it up for Edna Mode, also known as Sage Lau. And then please give it up for Beetlejuice, also known as Leota 2. Give it up for Peter Griffin, also known as Saline. And give it up for the Tooth Fairy, also known as Hotel Acid. And last but not least, give it up for Liza Minnelli, also known as Western West. Yeah. Oh my. She's a little splatter, don't you think? Oh, she's painted, honey. She is painted. Disney Channel, Judges, are we ready for your next contestant? Okie dokie. Please give it up for Hotel Onassis. She said, wherever the light shines, Simba, wherever the light shines. Sparkle, sparkle. she going? No. Give it up for a home call on Ooh, judge, and judging, and judge, and judging.
Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Whether you're broke or evergreen, your black, white, beige, your love is that your lemonade, your
Yes, give it up for your next contestant, please. Bring on to the stage, Bailey. Is that a rainbow pot? I don't think so. I love having furry balls on my body. Come and hold the coffee sometime. Give it up for Bailey! We're writing. We're judging. And we're writing. We're judging. And writing. And judging. And writing. And ready. And ready. And ready for the next contestant. Please give it up for Hiliana Lisa Frank ya, but I barely know ya. It's Cheshire with the Technicolor fur coat. One more time, meow, meow. Give it up for Hiliana too. One more time. And judge it, and judge it, and judge it, judge it, and judge it, and judge it. We're judging, judge it, and judge it, and judge it, and judge it, and judge it. I think we're ready for the next contestant. Yes! Bring it onto the stage. Bring it. Please make some noise for Stage Live. For some reason, I want some Skittles now. Oh. At the end of the rainbow, you find gold, darling. You find gold. Share the wealth.
One more time.
You gotta share the wealth, honey. Share the wealth. Give it up for Sage Love. Oh, thank you, my tip. My tip. I love it. Oh, thank you. Go ahead. Are we ready? Go. Your next contestant. Yes, we're ready and ready and ready and go and go. Next contestant, give it up for Braylon Darling.
Celebration.
Shimmer, shimmer, shimmer.
Celebrate.
Play Let's Do It song.
No, we don't stop. You can't stop. We're gonna celebrate. One more time. One more time. One more time.
Hey, just feel it. Music's got me feeling the need.
Are we ready, judges?
Come on.
We're ready.
Alright, we're gonna celebrate. One more time.
One more time.
Celebrate and dance so free.
One more time.
Music's got me feeling so free.
I think we're ready for the next contestant. Please give it up for Joshua Santelli.
We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free. One more time, music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and
Power,
dance so free.
power.
One more time, music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free. One more time, music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free. One more time, music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free. One more time, feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate.
Give it up for Joshua Santelli.
We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free. One more time, music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free. One more time, music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate.
Okay, we're ready for our last contestant. Please give it up for Hiliana Perez. Come and ribbon me sometime. She's a little wrapped up at the moment. I'm sorry.
One more time.
Yes, give it up for Hiliana Grande. Yeah, so that was our runway. Hotel Onassis, Aileen, Leota 2, Sage Love, Brainlin Dallings, Joshua Santelli, and Hiliana Grande. Oh, yes. Oh. I forgot our microphones. Here are 2 microphones. I have one more. Well, no, actually, no, you just get 2. You just get 2. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, before we go into this part of the show, I just want to explain that we are about to go into critiques for each contestant. So what that means as a viewer, that means that you are going to be polite and be respectful of these entertainers' time as they are here to grow and learn, which means that we would like for them to really listen and hear to their critiques. Okay? So during critiques, just make sure to zip it. Is that a yes? Because we must respect all of these entertainers, yes? So I want you to go ahead and, just for the sake of love, make sure that you bring on a lot of fucking noise for all of these contestants right now. Make some noise. They've been putting their effort, their hard work, so come on now. Yes. Okay. So if I call your name, please make sure to step to the front. Can I please have Braylon Darling? Can I have Leota Toombs? Can I have Hiliana Grande? Can I have Sage Love? Can I have Maelstrom? And last but not least, can I have Saline? If I do not call you, you are safe. You may hang on out and you survive the Snatch Game. Okie dokie. So here we have our... Let's start off over here. Ooh. So here we have our tops and our bottoms. Let's start off with Sage Love. You can step to the front. If y'all want, you can step a little bit back. Yeah, there we go.
Hello there, Sage. How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. I like this outfit. I want to start with this outfit because I really like the concept that you brought with like the rainbow, the cloud, and then the coins. It really was a great concept. Something that I will tell you to work on will be if you're gonna use a train, be careful to know how to manage it because sometimes it can get twisted and it can sometimes get in your way and then it loses like the flow of the runway that you were giving us at the beginning. Let's see, I think it was a really great concept, really enjoyed it. Now with your Snatch Game that was from The Incredibles Edna Moore.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, so Edna Moore, sorry, Edna Moore is the drag queen. Sorry, Edna. It's so many different Ednas.
So many Ednas, bitch. Two different Ednas.
Yeah, so I think you got the character down because I love The Incredibles. So I understood right away what character you were, and you were bringing like the fashion and like the concept of it was there. I think it was like the jokes that were not landing. So I think it will have to be, since she's like a very serious persona, I think it's a very difficult character to make it funny for everyone else to enjoy it. So I think that was a little bit of the setback. I think you used a prop, if I'm not mistaken, that you gave to Hiliana. That was the part that it was so funny for me because I know that you put HP as Hiliana Perez, but in Spanish, if you put HP into someone, it's son of a bitch. So that's why I was like laughing my ass out because of the HP. Because even though I know it was Hiliana Perez, I was like, ooh, she just called her a son of a bitch. Unintentionally, but intentionally. So I think those were my critiques for today. Honestly, love the runway though. Thank you.
It's a smart character choice. The jokes were funny. They were smart. The delivery, some of it was a little clunky, but I'm not really gonna fault you for that because the rest of it was just good content. And the cultural appropriation joke at Hunty's expense was chef's kiss. I love you, Hunty. This runway look is simple, but I think it definitely screams rainbow. So it is effective for the prompt. You look really cute. I would have maybe done a different shoe choice. I always harp on the shoes. Y'all are turning it. I know, right? Yeah. Same for me today.
That's what happens when it takes you long to do your makeup and your clothes ain't packed. You grab the first light shoe.
You said, whoop, I'm done. But great fucking job, bitch. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love it.
Hey,
how are you, sweetheart?
I'm good. Now that you up here, how you doing?
I mean, I'm always doing fantastic. So, I'm gonna do this the way that I wanted to do it. Tonight, I thought you were divine.
Oh.
I thought you were absolutely divine. I'm gonna start with, because usually I try to do like praise sandwich, like ooh, something delicious.
Did you say
something
sandwich?
like no, a praise sandwich.
Cook this shit. All right.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna start first with the only thing that drew me out of you this evening. If anybody knows the actual history of Rachel Dolezal, whatever her name is, the good jokes, the bad jokes, the unaware jokes, everything about what you did tonight was actually so on point that it's not even fucking funny. So there's that part. There's that part. Because I don't think a lot of people realize that she was so unaware. Speaking of unaware, the only thing that I would say this evening is you have this beautiful glove. Okay? Your shoes needed to match the glove. And this would have pulled the whole thing together. That would have pulled the whole thing together. Other than that, personally, for me, as a black person sitting here among this amazing, group of folk all here tonight, this spoke to my soul in a way that I don't think that I can actually articulate properly. I think all of y'all need to really read up on Rachel, because this is the shit right here.
Proud of forever, my nigga.
Thank you so much. That was for Hiliana Grande. And up next we have
I'm so sorry. I meant to say also Wakanda Forever. There you go.
Okay, and then next we have Braylon Dolan.
I think you look stunning. Your makeup skills are like so incredible. Like everyone applaud for just how stunning. I mean, God. It's not fair for a Gila monster to judge a beauty. It's not fair. So I think this runway look is really interesting. Could you come up a little bit closer? I'm getting like colorful and like Easter, and I guess they are rainbow, but from the stage light, it was reading much more like two-tone color versus everyone else coming out with such a large variety. So I thought it could have been a little bit more. I wrote, I'm getting colorful but less rainbow. But the hair with it, I think it's like a really interesting, stunning look, and you should rock it out forever. As far as your Snatch Game, and I'm sure your Snatch is delicious. However, the Paris wasn't my favorite flavor because I was missing the joy of Paris Hilton, because she is a very joyous person in the fact that she is self-aware of the character she's playing. So she leans in and she's like, yeah, I fell off a horse. Ow, I went too fast. It's like she's aware of the road she's leading us on. It felt like the direction, like this was Paris Hilton if she had no coordination either. It was Paris Hilton if she had been like no sleep and she had gotten like really bad news. She was like mad and she didn't like pour people extra today. It was just not giving. It was building up walls instead of being open and aware to the fun that you could have. It felt like you were like, no, I'm fierce and bitchy, instead of, I'm just in the moment and I'm kind of slutty, yeah. Like that's where I wanted it to go, but I think you look gorgeous and I know you're fabulous. Woo!
Hi! I echo what Amanda said about the runway. It doesn't necessarily read rainbow. It kind of reads pastel rainbow. I'm not mad about it. I love the shoe choice, I love the hair choice. You look stunning. It just was like, it's like one tick off of the mark of the scene. I enjoyed your Paris to an extent. I do agree that there was a little bit of self-awareness that was missing. I thought that the jokes you had that were good, and then the ones that missed. It was one of those situations. But I appreciated that I could always, like, as I was scanning, I could look back and you were always like, you were always in character. And I was impressed with that. I like that you were just always like, I'm in my phone. What is she saying? Girl, stop. It was good character work. It's just that the jokes are kind of what we're missing.
Yeah, the Tinkerbell being the ketamine was a really great thing.
That took me out.
But it was also that then you were just volleying with the Tooth Fairy, and then it was almost like you two were in a battle to like steal that spot for a minute about that joke. So it's like you had Paris Hilton, give me blue balls.
I wish the ketamine bit had been a little later. I think that's what.
We needed more space to grow to as well. But you're so stunning.
I just want to say comedy is not my strong suit.
I did what I was comfortable with, so thank you so much for your tips.
You're fabulous.
Thank you. Up next, Leota 2.
Hey there, Leota.
Hey, AJ, how's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
Living the dream. Somebody's my nightmare right now.
Honestly, I just love this look so much.
Thank you.
It's like a combination of Frankenstein with furry cat in a rainbow disco 80s. It's literally everything.
Lisa Frankenstein.
Lisa Frankenstein. Oh, thank you. I'm not from here. I'm not from here.
In fairness, that Nina West song is going to be stuck in my head for the next 2 years. Thanks.
So I honestly love this look. It's like very cohesive. There is no detail out of sight. It's perfect. Which you literally listened to my critique, because there was always with you that there was just one thing that took me away from the fantasy that you were bringing, and this time is perfection.
Thank you so much.
So thank you for that. With your character Beetlejuice, I honestly liked it in a way that you stay in character literally every time that the microphone was with you. There were some of the jokes that some landed, some didn't. I think with you, some of the jokes were like very long. So it took like a minute to like hit. And then I think that was getting to you a little bit. I don't know if it was like getting into you.
I had so much material because I took from, obviously the movie, the cartoon, and the musical. And I tried to think of every bad, dark dad joke and pun you could think of while relating to the movie. So, and not knowing how much time I have. So yeah.
Yeah, with that said, I think the character was there. What threw me off was sometimes, I don't know if it because many were not like taking the laughter of the joke. I think it took you a little bit out of the character, and I saw a little bit of frustration in your face. And it didn't mostly portray when you had the mic, it was more when others were answering. I think you were like trying to like find the switch to what I need to do.
What gave it away? Eating the marker?
It was more like your stare and how were you like, oh shit. Like I was reading into you. But honestly, I feel like your character was spot on.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Hello, how are you?
Hey, Devin.
I'm taking my glasses off for this one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna start like I always say. So the Beetlejuice thing, dead on. If anybody is actually familiar with the Beetlejuice movies and everything, it's not necessarily. Beetlejuice was a character that purposefully carried the joke out because he was always trying to be center of attention. So no matter what, the joke was going to last way longer than it needed to last.
I changed my answer to what he just said.
So, no, and that's one thing that I really, really appreciate. I could have called tonight, and I asked for permission backstage before I said all of this. I could have called tonight, the night of a million microaggressions and slight racism. I love the jokes. When you have a production that is fully cast, fully run by people of color, you might not want to spend most of your time talking about people of color in the way that you did, only because, and again, this is the cool part, right? Like I asked backstage, because this is what people of color do. We have to ask before we speak our truth sometimes. That's hurtful. Stop. It's not funny. I know you thought it was funny. I know everybody here that thought that talking about Mexican people and all this, that, and the other was funny, but it wasn't. And there was so much more that you could have done that didn't have anything to do with racism. So thank you so much for having a...
To you, I do. And to everybody, I do.
Oh, no. Please don't apologize to me because, see, I wasn't the one, for once, that had anything to do with it. Just let's be cognizant because at the end of the day, y'all, this is a community. And if we aren't holding our community up all the way, only thing we're doing is being real cute and stuff like that, so I couldn't even hear anything else after that. And you are one of my favorite, and I'll say that without any, you are one of my favorite contestants of this entire thing. And I can't do that.
I appreciate the critique. Thank you.
Much love.
Thank you. That was Leota Tune. Next, we have Maelstrom Lad.
So, Maelstrom, I love this runway look. I think it's a fully like concepted, thing. I think there's a little bit of messiness in the back.
Yeah.
We're seeing a little bit of like this, as the fabric is like covering some of the messiness, but it was, I'm assuming, was it a last minute?
It was.
But the fact that you worked it out and you used the Paris Hilton's dog.
Tinkerbell.
Because that Liza was getting real. She was getting a little hectic.
Yeah, she was.
She was. Also, your Liza voice was something that I could tell you were working on, obviously. And backstage, I kept hearing you like talking while you were getting ready, and I kept thinking like, God, I hope she's doing Seth Rogen. Oh, I hope she's doing Seth Rogen. Oh, I really hope she's doing Seth Rogen. And then when you came out as Liza, and the first pass of Liza was more, oh my God. It was like oh God, what's that singer who, oh my God,
Louis Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong. I was like, who is this Liza Armstrong that is on stage? Oh, it was also been Barney Gumble from The Simpsons.
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, this is like a really croaky, but then the second pass, you could tell you really started to like figure it out and work on it. So I was so impressed. I'm like, okay, this is not letting the situation defeat you. You were engaged, you were growing, and you were getting better. And by the end of it, I was like, okay, this is one of the strongest characters up there because it was committed. Thank you. Work.
Hi.
Make sure this is on. There we go. All right. We're gonna focus on the Liza first.
Okay.
All right. Daughter of my goddess.
Same. I named my cat Liza Minnelli to make me Judy Garland.
There you go. Yeah. Okay, then you win. Give her the crown. I love the fact that your Liza was Bobcat Goldthwait in drag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really did love that. You would never be mistaken for Liza any more than I would.
No.
However, your makeup was perfect. The wig was perfect. The costume was perfect. The attitude was perfection.
Thank you.
I'm going to respectfully disagree with one of my fellow judges here. The whole point of Liza's last 20 years of her career has been trying to get up that first hill on the roller coaster and never finishing the ride.
She wrote Running Up That Hill about Liza Minnelli.
You nailed it completely. As for the runway, the only thing I don't like, and this is meant with all love, burn that belt.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I had kerosene at home. It's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Great
okay.
job.
Thank you.
That was Maelstrom. Next we have Saline.
Hello. Sailing, I am just impressed that you have like given this transformation so quickly in that backstage. I think it was 2 square feet, you said? I didn't realize they've expanded since I've been away. Yeah, they've gotten bigger. So I think this costume, like the fact that you put it all together, it's very impressive that you did that transition very quickly. I'm not loving the shoes. They're really distracting me with the whole concept of the look and like the white belt and all of that. I guess maybe it's with the hair, but it's kind of disconjointed a little bit and it's a little pedestrian. But it's a cute concept and I like that your take on it. And I also like that you played with volume, doing the smaller ones up top, the bigger ones. I like that. As for your Snatch Game, hold on, let me get to my notes. Okay. Oh, so the thing about Family Guy that I think a lot of people appreciate about their humor and what they're kind of known for comedically is this absurdist, like, hey, you remember that one time that I was at Red Lobster with Bob Dole? And it's like a cutaway of Peter at Red Lobster at Bob Dole, and Bob Dole's like, give me more Cheddar Bay biscuits. It's like really ridiculous scenarios. So I felt like with the Peter, with the confines of everything that you had to work with, it's kind of putting you at this disadvantage where you're like, the character I'm presenting doesn't even get the tools that they need to be kind of recognizable, if that kind of makes any sense. But I think you definitely were familiar, obviously, with the topics of Family Guy. Like, you were dropping nuggets and things that were really great. The Meg joke was really, really funny, and because, you know, fuck Meg. But I think it's just kind of you put yourself in this hole that it was kind of hard for you to get out of once you were there. It's like, okay, that's funny, but again, where does it go? Where do we get excited? Okay, anybody else?
Okay, this time I'm actually going to start with your own Runway. I don't get Rainbow from this. I get Mistress of the Vault Pit at Chuck E. Cheese's. Okay, I mean, I'm sorry, but I do. It's a cute outfit, but I don't get Rainbow for it from her. And if I had not been told the character you were playing when you came out and you were sitting there, I would have thought you were one of the cast members of Book of Mormon. Because one of the things about the character of Peter, he's big. He's a big guy. I would have had it up if I were playing him, okay? I get the beard as part of your shtick, and I respect that. But he's clean shaven. So maybe toning it down with the makeup a little bit would have helped as well. The attitude was right. I think the research was right. But the look was not. I do admire the fact that you're up there doing more than I am tonight, because I showed up in a t-shirt and shorts. So, good job on that. But a little more attention to the details.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you guys.
Yes. So that was Amy. Thank you so much. I'll take the microphone. Okay. Ooh. I need to turn that off. I know, and you know, people. So, placements. If I call your name, please step to the front. Yeah? Yeah. Can I please have Braylon Dawlings? Can I please have Sage Love? And can I please have Sadie? Unfortunately, my dears, you three represent the bottom of this week. Two of you will have to go backstage and get ready for an expulsion. And one of you will be safe. The one that is safe is Sage Love. You are free to go. That means that Saline and Braylon, you both are able to go to the back and get ready for that lip sync, okay? Thank you so much. Yes! Our top three is Hiliana Grande, Leona Toombs, and Nostra. Is this really week one? Oh shit, okay. Now, I'm going to take just a quick moment to address a couple things. Yes, there were some microaggression type of humor that was used today. I will say that it did make me uncomfortable, but I felt like I had to comply and laugh with it. So, thank you so much, Devin, to go ahead and bring this up. And I will say that during the exact same challenge, we had the same type of microaggressionary type of humor last season. So, for future seasons of Drag Master, just make sure not to make any jokes about race, please. Or how about, in general, let's not make any jokes about race, because just, it doesn't make sense. Okay? And it's fine. It happened. But with that, we started a dialogue and a conversation that I am more than welcome to continue off of this stage. So if you would like to have that conversation and that dialogue, just find me, DM me, and trust me, we will have that conversation. Yes?
Yes, we
Thank you. Thank you. With that being said, are we ready to find out who won? Yeah. So. First, we're gonna find out who's safe from the top 3. Yeah, we're gonna find out who's safe. Oh, I'm sorry. So, 3 of you are in the top. 1 of you is safe. Well, 2 of you is safe, and 1 of you is a winner. So who's the first one that's safe? The first one that is safe is Leota Toombs. Thank you so much. And now, we have Bellstrom and Hiliana Grande. Yes. Can I get a drum roll, please? The winner tonight is... They're going to win $100 cash prize as well as their coach. The winner is... Woo! Sorry, my neck was hurting. My neck was hurting. The winner is... Hiliana Grande! Everyone give it up for Okie dokie. So all I'm gonna ask of both of you Devin, you ready? Oh, there you are. Okay. Okie dokie. All I'm gonna say is please, both of you. Please, both of you, give it your all. I want to see all that passion. District, are we ready for an expulsion? DJ, Disaster Cat. We have reached a decision. Whatever is going to happen here tonight, I just want to say that both of you have grown so much in the short amount of time that you have been here. You both have pushed yourself to things that you have never done. You both have come out here and showed your ass out. Because that's what the fuck you need to do to be on the stage and to do drag. So can I get some noise for both of these amazing contestants? Okay. The decision has been made. Today. Can I get a drum roll, please? The winner of the lip sync is Sailey! You are safe to go, Sailey.